Good evening and welcome to Sunset News this Wednesday evening. As always, we bring you news, community stories, economics, weather, sports, and so much more. I am Glenora Shipura. Getting into the news tonight, Dato Dr. Mohamed Ramiz Yaha, the acting High Commissioner of Malaysia, welcomed a group of 35 Malaysians participating in the Trans-Africa 7th expedition at the High Commission in Windhoek. The 4x4 World Explorer Club arrived from Botswana on their tour across 12 countries in Southern Africa from the 23rd of May to the 21st of July. Now, expedition leader Thomas Fu provided further details. Let's take a look.
Good morning. Best greetings from the people of Malaysia to the people of Namibia. Our mission from Malaysia is about peace, goodwill, and extending the kind of friendship from the people of Malaysia to the people of Namibia. And right now we are at the High Commission of Malaysia together with Dr. Ramis to say welcome to Malaysia, basically. And we are here from last month to visit the countries of Southern Africa, starting from South Africa to Namibia to Botswana, Tanzania, Malawi, and Mozambique, and Kenya. So we are a group of about 35 people who have brought our own vehicles all the way from Port Klang, Malaysia to South Africa to start this expedition of friendship to build a bridge between Malaysia and Namibia. So we are so happy to be hosted by High Commission here, and yes, we wish the people of Namibia all the best, and all the best, and God bless you. Thank you very much.
Getting into our next story, August 26 Manufacturing has commenced its first ever apprenticeship program to empower Namibian youth. The apprenticeship aims to provide essential skills in clothing production. This initiative combines practical on-the-job training with classroom instruction to equip young people with technical expertise and industry knowledge. The three-year apprenticeship program at August 26 Manufacturing started on April the 1st, 2024, and will train apprentices in clothing production, manufacturing, stitching, and quality control. Desert Diria Gideon, Marketing and Communication Officer at August 26 Manufacturing, highlighted the program's impact, saying, as apprentices move through the program, they will develop a robust understanding of clothing production, gain practical skills, and enhance their problem-solving abilities essential for addressing production challenges. The program balances 70% hands-on training at the manufacturing facility with 30% classroom-based learning from a registered training institution. This dual approach ensures apprentices acquire both practical skills and the theoretical foundations necessary for long-term success in the clothing production sector. The Namibian clothing manufacturing industry needs skilled workers who can make uniforms, safety gear, and other clothing to a high standard. These will allow locally made manufactured garments to compete with imported clothing and grow Namibia's manufacturing base and its economy. Getting into our next story, Fish Road accused Bernard Esau has succeeded in his application in the High Court, and $3.5 million of his frozen assets is expected to be made available to him to pay for his legal fees. Judge Beatrice de Jager delivered the judgment this morning. The decision handed down today permits Esau to use these assets to cover his legal fees in the ongoing Fish Road case. The assets had been previously restrained as part of the broader investigation into alleged corruption and bribery involving millions of dollars. Esau, who has maintained his innocence, argued that access to his assets was crucial to ensuring he receives a fair trial by being able to afford adequate legal representation. The court's decision recognizes this necessity, providing him with the means to engage his lawyers effectively in the preparation and conduct of his defense. The Fish Road scandal, involving several prominent figures, has been one of the largest corruption cases in Namibia's history, with significant ramifications for governance and the management of natural resources in the country. That concludes our top stories, and to remember that you can read more on these stories in our Namibian Sun tomorrow. After the break, we take a look at our story of the day.
Connection. It's in the human touch, the feeling of belonging. It inspires us and empowers us, creates clarity from complexity. It starts new conversations, unlocks the power of advice, and makes an impact on your life. At Alex Forbes, we pioneer insight to provide you with advice that connects your decisions of today to your impact tomorrow.
In our story of the day, residents of Walvis Bay once again handed in a petition to the municipality of the town expressing their unhappiness with Red Force debt management. Leandria Mowers was there and gave this report.
2 petitions were presented to the council, addressing some of the matters, and to date, not a single response has been forthcoming from the council on matters raised in the 2 petitions. We regard this as a sign of pure disrespect and arrogance, rudeness, and we are no longer going to tolerate such behavior or attitude. As elected leaders, you should refrain from undermining the plight of the electorate who made it possible for you to occupy the positions you are holding currently. We are submitting our concerns today, and we are expecting to get responses and feedback from you within the time frame indicated in this petition. At a council meeting held on Tuesday, the 7th of May 2024, the chairperson of the management committee, Councillor Richard White, recused himself from the discussions on the Red Force debt collections, and he stated that the reason is because of possible conflict of interest. We want him to publicly declare details surrounding his conflict of interest with Red Force. Take this one. There was a meeting scheduled to discuss burning matters affecting all the community relating to Red Force operations. The meeting could take place and was postponed 3 times because of some councillors deliberately dodged to attend the meeting. On the same date of dodging to attend the meeting, Red Force meetings, 3 councillors and the chairperson of the management committee, Richard White, Buddy Bramwell, and Olivia Andrews, attended the committee meeting to appoint a manager and acting CEO. Appoint a manager while there is a senior general managers available who can be appointed as a CEO. Does it mean that you do not have confidence in your senior managers?
Moving on a rather positive note, the Health Ministry received a donation of medical equipment. After the break, we get into this story.
Tickets are now live. Watch Namibia versus Portugal live at the Dr. Hage Geingob Stadium on the 13th of July 2024 at 3 p.m. Save this number 085 785 6221 and WhatsApp #NRU to purchase your tickets online. Or simply scan the QR code.
Getting into our community talk, the Health Ministry received a donation of medical equipment valued at $500,000 Namibian from Namibia Medical Engineering at the ministry's office in Windhoek. The equipment, ranging from hospital beds to X-ray view boxes, was locally produced. The Health Ministry's acting Deputy Executive Director, Axel Tibinyane, accepted the equipment on behalf of Executive Director Ben Nangombe. Let's take a look.
It's not only on behalf of the ministry, but it's on behalf of those that we are serving. And that is the patients that at the end of the day will benefit. And we really take note that this is a local manufacturer in engineering, for that matter. You know, this is very important. And as I said the other day, this should be music to any citizen of this country. Because when we import anything from outside our borders, whether it's medical equipment, whether it's pharmaceutical services, we must realize that we are exporting currency and we're exporting skills, and from whom you buy, you are actually building the capacity of that country. So if we do that turnaround, we know that we have got high unemployment rate. And we are bemoaning it over and over again. So to see companies like your company doing the local manufacturing, I think this is a very noble intervention. And as a government, I think we need to build our system so that we support companies like this, so that we don't export the raw material or half-processed raw material and our currency and our jobs. We need that to develop our own economy.
According to Economic News, DBN and Green Hydrogen Council have inked an agreement to advance Namibia's green industrialization. On the other side of the break, we expand on this.
Welcome to Namibia, where adventure meets tranquility. With Enjoy, you have access to a wide range of accommodations to suit every traveler's taste and budget. Experience the finest dining and hospitality Namibia has to offer. Booking your dream accommodation is just a few clicks away with Enjoy. Join thousands of happy travelers who have trusted Enjoy for their Namibian getaway. Your gateway to unforgettable Namibian adventures. Visit us today at enjoy.my.na.
Now, as mentioned before the break, getting into our economic news, the Development Bank of Namibia and the Green Hydrogen Council of Namibia have signed a 5-year agreement to formalize a working arrangement aimed at advancing Namibia's green industrialization efforts. The partnership, according to the DBN and GHC, aligns with Namibia's national focus on leveraging its world-class solar and wind resources to produce green hydrogen and green ammonia, driving sustainable economic growth and social development. This partnership signifies a bold step towards a sustainable and prosperous future for our country. By harnessing Namibia's potential in green hydrogen energy and related solutions, we can drive Namibia's green industrialization agenda and create a legacy of innovation and sustainability for current and future generations, DBN CEO John Statler said. Now, key areas of cooperation under the agreement include jointly raising green funding with a particular focus on securing grant funding for Namibian projects, developing and implementing a comprehensive agenda for Namibia's green industrialization, and collaborating on the necessary capacity building to support green industrialization in Namibia. That concludes our economic news. Let's take a look at our financial indicators. The Namibian dollar trades against the British pound at 23.16, against the euro at 19.55, against the US dollar at 18.08, to Namibian dollars and 48 cents gets you one Chinese yuan. On the commodities market, gold, copper, and platinum went up, while Brent crude oil went down. Brent crude oil trading at 0.19%, going for $85 and 32 cents per barrel. In international news, an Iraq court has sentenced the widow of ISIL leader al-Baghdadi to death. On the other side of the break, we expand on this.
eTicket, your online ticket solution for events and event marketing, bringing you ease of mind and making sure that your event gets out there. For more information, contact events@nmh.com.na.
Getting into our international news, an Iraq court has sentenced the widow of late ISIS leader Abu Bakr al-Baghdadi to death for her role in the armed group and for detaining Yazidi women, the judiciary has announced. The court in West Baghdad handed down the sentence to the woman, who is in custody under Iraq's anti-terrorism law, according to a statement on Wednesday from Iraq's Supreme Judicial Council. She was accused of collaborating with ISIL and using her home in Mosul to hold kidnapped Yazidi women who were later taken captive by ISIL fighters in Sinjar in northern Iraq. The court did not name the accused woman, but a judicial official cited by the AFP news agency identified her as Asma Mohammed. She was sentenced to death by hanging, a court official told the Reuters news agency, adding that the ruling must be ratified by an Iraqi appeals court to become final and applicable. The charges against al-Baghdadi's wife come nearly 5 years after United States Special Forces killed the ISIL leader, who had built a self-declared caliphate across vast swaths of Iraq and Syria. That concludes our international news. After the break, we take a look at our weather predictions.
Welcome to Namibia, where adventure meets tranquility. With Enjoy, you have access to a wide range of accommodations to suit every traveler's taste and budget. Experience the finest dining and hospitality Namibia has to offer. Booking your dream accommodation is just a few clicks away with Enjoy. Join thousands of happy travelers who have trusted Enjoy for their Namibian getaway. Your gateway to unforgettable Namibian adventures. Visit us today at enjoy.my.na.
This week has definitely been a lot colder than expected. Let's take a look at the weather predictions. Henties Bay can expect a minimum of 12 degrees Celsius and a maximum of 19 degrees Celsius with sunny weather conditions, while Marienthal can expect a minimum of 10 degrees Celsius and a maximum of 26 degrees Celsius. Oranjemund can expect some showers with a minimum of 13 degrees Celsius and a maximum of 21 degrees Celsius. And that concludes our weather predictions. On the other side of the break, we'll be updating you on the latest in the world of sports.
Connection. It's in the human touch, the feeling of belonging. It inspires us and empowers us, creates clarity from complexity. It starts new conversations, unlocks the power of advice, and makes an impact on your life. At Alex Forbes, we pioneer insight to provide you with advice that connects your decisions of today to your impact tomorrow.
Tickets are now live. Watch Namibia versus Portugal live at the Dr. Hage Geingob Stadium on the 13th of July 2024 at 3 p.m. Save this number 085 785 6221 and WhatsApp #NRU to purchase your tickets online. Or simply scan the QR code.
When it comes to the world of sports, there's only one man that I trust to keep me updated, and that is Ari Hohad. Here he is with the sports.
Good day everyone, time for international sports news and starting off with Wimbledon tennis first, and it is reigning defending champion of Wimbledon on the men's side. That is Carlos Alcaraz that will play against Daniel Medvedev in the semi-final, and that is after Carlos Alcaraz beat Tommy Paul of United States in 4 sets, so he's through to the semi-final, the last 4 again. It was Daniel Medvedev with a brilliant win against the number 1 seed. Daniel Medvedev is number 4 seed, so he beat the number 1 seed Yannick Sinner of Italy in 5 tough sets. It was 6-7, 6-4, 7-6, 2-6 and 6-3. It is Daniel Medvedev the winner, and he will play against Carlos Alcaraz. Also number 2 seed still in the tournament, that is Novak Djokovic, and he's trying to win his 8th Wimbledon title, and he will play against Alex de Minaur of Australia in the quarter-final. On the women's side of the draw, it is number 7 seed Yasmin Paolini. She's safely through to the semi-final, beating Emma Navarro of the United States, and she will play Donna Vekic in the semi-final. And then one of the favorites still in the tournament is number 4 seed Elena Rybakina. She's the highest seed left in the women's side of the draw. She will play Alina Svitolina. She's the 21st, 21 seed in the tournament, and it is Elena Rybakina, one of the favorites to go through to the final on Saturday. And continuing international sports news with soccer news, it is Euro 2024 that continues in Germany. Just 3 games or 3 teams left in the tournament. It is Spain that's through to the final on Sunday, and they beat France in the semi-final by 2-1. On Sunday they will play the winners of England against Netherlands. News from the game was that Lamine Jamal, he scored in the 21st minute. He's just 16 years old, and he became the youngest goal scorer in the Euro 24 Championship, or the Euro Championships history. He is 16 years old and 362 days. He actually turned 17 just the day before the final. His birthday is on the 13th of July. The final is on the 14th of July. It was Jamal that scored in the 21st minute, a brilliant goal to get Spain into the game again, and then it was Dani Olmo that scored the winner in the 25th minute, and so it's Spain through to the final of Euro 2024. And to conclude today's international sports news, it is Tour de France that continues, and it was stage 10 that was done. It was a flat stage, 187 kilometers, and it was the sprinters that came to the front, and it was Belgium's Jasper Philipsen that won. His time was 4 hours, 20 minutes and 8 seconds, and in second place was Binyam Girmay, so it was a sprint to the end, and Pascal Ackermann was in 3rd position. In the general classifications, it's still the same as before the start of stage 10. It is still Tadej Pogačar, that's the leader. He is the yellow jersey holder. His combined time for the 10 stages is 40 hours, 2 minutes and 48 seconds, and leading by just 33 seconds to Remco Evenepoel in 2nd position. Then Jonas Vingegaard 1 minute and 15 seconds further back in 3rd position, and Primož Roglič is 1 minute and 36 seconds behind the leader. Those are the top 4 that probably one of the 4 of them will win the Tour de France. Stage 11 will be 211 kilometers. It will be from Ewout de Bains to Le Lorient, and that is the Tour de France that continues in France, of course. And that is international sports news for today, and I hope you have a great sport day, and we talk international sport again tomorrow. Goodbye.
eTicket, your online ticket solution for events and event marketing, bringing you ease of mind and making sure that your event gets out there. For more information, contact events@nmh.com.na.
And with that, we've come to the end of the broadcast. Thank you for joining Sunset News on this beautiful Wednesday evening. Don't forget that Sunset News screens on DSTV channel 285 and GoTV channel 25 every Monday to Thursday from 7:30 p.m. to 8 p.m. I am Glenna Rashipura, and this has been Sunset News. Don't end your day without us.